Good morning, treasurers. This is your host Parthesh Shah, co-founder of Fintech, and you are listening to Night Snippet. The international market, US Treasury yields on the longer end of the curve continued their march higher on Thursday as the market factored in a Democrat-controlled US government and the potential for further stimulus spending, in turn further borrowing. ISM's non-manufacturing activity index climbed to a 57.2 reading from 55.9 in November. With larger fiscal spending in sight, US 10-year was up 4 basis points once again, closing at 1.08 percentage points, and 30-year was also up 4 basis points, closing at 1.85 percentage points on Thursday. Please note that since March 2020 COVID-19 situation, US 10-year has breached 1% mark for the first time, and this could lead to the start of the sell-off in the US bond markets, which will happen over the next few months. In the crude oil market, the bullishness still continues. Crude is at $54.38 per barrel. Crude's short-term range seems to be $52 to $55 per barrel. In the currency market, dollar index or DXY is at 89.97. DXY's today's range seems to be 89.20 to 90.33. DXY had touched a low of 89.21 April 2018 lows for a brief amount of time, and it retreated from there. USD CNY or Chinese yuan is at 648. USD INR with a low of 73.08 closed at 73.31 on Thursday. USD INR's range for today seems to be 73.10 to 73.48. As we had mentioned yesterday in the very same podcast, 73.30 was achieved and USD INR closed there at the same level. We now see 73.30 at a center point, and USD INR will hover around that range for some time until a new direction is found, but the 73 level is guarded for sure. In the domestic market sentiment to remain positive after yesterday's Operation Twist announcements. 522 GS 2025 closed at 499 versus 499 the previous day. 577 GS 2030 closed at 589 versus 589 the previous day. 7th January 2021 special OMO cutoff analysis, which was yesterday's special OMO cutoff. 761 GS 2030, no bid accepted in this paper. 619 2034, cutoff came at 623 or 99.57. This 619 GS 2034 cutoff was 2 basis points lower than the market expectation of 99.70. This lower cutoff had spoiled the mood in the market, but immediately after the market hours, 522 GS 2025 and 577 GS 2030 special OMOs were announced, which will keep the sentiments up. After yesterday's special OMO announcements in this very liquid paper, today's auction seems to go smooth and you can participate to make 1 or 2 basis points. Union budget is still in sight and you need to adjust your portfolio accordingly. That's it for today. You are listening to Parthesh Shah with co-founder of Fintech. See you next week with the new episode of Night Snippets.